All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the December 2nd, 2025 meeting of the Orange Town Plan and Zoning Commission. I am Commissioner Ozzie Parenti, and with us this evening, we have
Paul Kaplan.
Jenny Bowser, Recording Secretary.
Bonnie Sag, Court Reporter.
Kevin Cornell.
Jay McGuire.
Jack Demerjen, Zoning Administrator.
All right, this is our last meeting of the year, right? And we don't meet again until January.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get to our agenda. First item on our agenda is a review of the minutes from the November 24, 2025 special meeting. Has everyone had a chance to look those over? Take a minute.
Tom's not here. How are we going to know if anything's misspelled?
I didn't pick up on any typographical errors. No, I have no comments.
I have no comments.
We good? All right, then, somebody make a motion.
Move to approve the November 24th, 2025 minutes? No, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion to approve the minutes. It's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next item on the agenda is old business. Do we have anything under that topic that we want to bring up tonight?
Jack, in your report, are you going to give us a ballpark on when the town attorney might have a synopsis of the,
I believe he's targeting our first meeting in January, which is the 6th. But
Okay.
we briefly spoke about it this week. He was even considering coming in today, but I said, we don't have you on the agenda. And he says he has not even gone through the whole thing yet.
Yeah. I spoke with him, and, yeah, I mean, if we had him here tonight, it would be very, very
yeah, no. it's
high
a-
level. You know, we wouldn't be digging into any of the details, so.
Yeah,
I think-
I only chunked through the first 15 pages.
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah.
gonna really get into the nitty-gritty at our January meeting. And it's gonna be a deep dive, because there's a lot there.
Okay. Anything else under old business? How about under new business? All right. I guess you could tell we're winding down the year, right?
Yeah.
All right, report from the zoning enforcement officer, Jack.
Thank you. Just going to confirm that our POCD process has been completed. A copy has been filed with the town clerk as well as submitted to OPM. So we are good there. I'm just waiting on the additional copies of the final plan, which everybody will get a copy of once we receive from BFJ. Other than that.
We say everybody, the
The
commissioners.
commission, yes,
Yeah.
the commissioners. Not everybody in town.
Yeah.
That would be a nightmare. The other thing, I think when I brought this up last time, Ozzie, both you and Jay weren't here. Thursday, December 4th at 6 PM, the JCC in Woodbridge is going to be holding an hour seminar about affordable housing,
Okay,
specifically to give commission members in the area an opportunity for in-person training. So this is the flyer to that. I will also email a copy of this later, but if you want, I'll give you that one.
okay, good.
I would
Yeah.
highly suggest going to these just because we don't have a whole lot of opportunity for in-person training, so it seems like a good place to be.
Is everybody else done with their,
I've
Continue.
gotten a few confirmations. I'm not sure
you
anybody
have
on.
three hours, or is that what it is?
I think,
I
yeah,
have
no, I think Kevin
4.
did, and I think a few members of my ZBA have completed it as well.
I have not.
And
Yeah.
it's 3 hours of,
It is 4 hours in total. One of them has to be
affordable housing.
related to affordable housing.
all right, so I'd definitely go to this.
Yeah. And then I mentioned it before, but the Yukon Clear and Scrog are not going to be doing an additional curriculum onto what they already have. So, of course, you have the online videos that many of us have already done from the last 2 years. A refresher is always good. But any other opportunities that you guys can find, I mean, training is not really defined. So as long as it could be, you know, attributed to land use topics,
Can
then
you send those links again?
yes,
Yeah.
sure can.
All right,
And if you
yeah.
can't make the
We gotta get that done.
Mm-hmm.
December.
Thursday,
Yep.
the Yukon Clear Affordable Housing presentation is remarkably balanced and well done.
Where-
Yeah, surprising.
Is that you watching online, or?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Is that-
I will include a link to that as well, because Yukon Clear, who worked with SCROG to do the initial like curriculum for everybody, they have some of their own independent opportunities that they, you know, post periodically. So I will send you a link to that page as well that tells you all of their permanent, you know, videos that they have up there, and then it keeps you updated with upcoming events too.
Kevin, that one you were talking about, it's 1 hour?
yes,
Good for one
Yep.
hour of credit?
yep.
Keep in mind, you could always do multiple hours of affordable, you know, if you want to watch that one and still go to the JCC.
Yeah,
You
it's
don't
just-
want to do more than that.
That I leave up to you.
We're gonna live it for 10 years.
All right, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yes.
I'm a little behind.
All right,
COA too.
Yeah.
other than that, my report is pretty much done. Our next item is a bond release that I told you prior. Rohan, who's the representative for Seven Brew, who's requesting the bond release, got pulled away at the last minute. He was going to be here tonight. He is not. I leave it up to you whether we want to hold this off until the next meeting or,
Let's,
Well, what's he asking for?
the bond is a full release of both performance and cash bond,
what's the status of it?
completely done. Striping's complete, curbing, paving, everything looks good on my end.
Not the landscaping though, right?
Landscaping is done. There really wasn't a whole lot of landscaping.
there?
Yeah, and plantings, we do have guarantees for a year in the plans. So if I go back there next summer and one or two of them are gone, again, there's only maybe 5 or 6 in total, we can have them replace those. So as far as site work goes, it was pretty minimal. It's a small place.
And they actually paved the whole lot, right?
They did, yeah.
For the whole shopping center?
Yeah.
They did. That, they only paved their
That's a
portion.
big, that's a big difference.
I think the property owner, and, you know, I also reached out to them, encouraging them to do so, or, you know,
Oh, that's a big nut.
face a violation, but they understood that it needed to get done, so they did it all in
All right, they're being good.
one fell
community people.
swoop, yeah.
I'll move that, wait, listen, as much as we should have the applicants here, on this particular one, I don't think it's a big deal. I'd move that we approve, unless you're looking for a motion?
Yes, I am.
Okay, move to approve the bond release request submitted by Rohan Kapoor for property known as 112 Boston Post Road, a full release of the performance bond.
And cash bond.
And cash
I
bond.
should have put the cash in there too.
Second,
Okay, we have a motion to approve the request to release the bond. It's been seconded. All those in favor?
aye.
Aye. Okay.
Thank you.
All right, now we have 2 public hearings. I guess we're gonna take the second one first,
Yes, the applicant
because the applicant's not here.
for the first one also reached out to me today saying he will be delayed a little bit. We'll hopefully see him walk in by 7:30, 7:45. But I think we'll chew on this one long enough, hopefully, for him to show up.
Okay.
I told him if we end before he gets here. I already have an extension approved from him, so if we end before he gets here, we can convene for the night and he understands he's coming back in January. I already have the extension from him in anticipation of that.
All right,
So,
that's good.
yes.
All right, so,
Am I supposed,
yeah, can we get the secretary to read the legal notice? Huh?
yes. Notice is hereby given that on Tuesday, December 2nd, 2025, at 7 PM at the Orange Town Hall, 617 Orange Center Road, the Orange Town Plan and Zoning Commission will conduct a public hearing on the following: petition to amend the Orange zoning regulations submitted on the initiative of the Orange Planning and Zoning Commission to amend Article 1, Sections 383-14 and 383-19, and Article 3, Section 383-26 of the Orange zoning regulations regarding short-term rentals. And application for a special exception, permit or use submitted by George Norton for a property known as 250 Indian River Road to establish a retail service establishment within an existing building. Waiver of the site plan and architectural design plan has been requested. Copy of this notice has been filed with the Orange Town Clerk. Additional information is on file. The Orange Zoning Department, dated in Orange, the 18th day of November, 2025.
All right, good, thank you, Kevin.
Ozzy, actually, just for formality purposes, if I could get a vote to switch the order of these, I believe that's what we are supposed to do if we're switching the order.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
All right. All right, then, let's start with the item number 2 under public hearings, petition to amend the Orange zoning regulations. Let's see, you all have copies of the proposed amendments. This, I think is what we talked about. I mean, it's not, this is not the first time we're looking at this language. And, you know, it's, the idea, you know, what we set out to regulate was, you know, short-term rentals, Airbnb-type rentals, and, you know, not that we don't think that they are prohibited as a commercial use in the residential zone, as Owen notes in his memo, but, you know, for a boot and suspenders sort of action, this amendment will, you know, confirm that any short-term rental that is a rental for less than 30 days is prohibited in the residential zone.
And I think the language achieves that and also achieves making it clear that if a homeowner wants to enter into a long-term leasing arrangement, that is allowed,
Being defined as 31 days?
or more, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, whereas while that has been done in town forever, we could have applied the no commercial use language that
Yeah,
we used to fight the Airbnb to, had we decided to people who were reasonably using their property and leasing for longer periods of time. So now they have the added benefit of being legal.
right, I mean, and again, I think that there may be limitations, constitutional limitations on the extent to which you can prohibit a property owner from leasing his property. So, I mean, you know, the fact that it wasn't in there before doesn't, I mean, you know, I think the owner of property could probably have done that without concern of you know, running afoul of the
And
zoning
it never came
regulations.
up as an issue, so.
Not that I'm aware of.
No, I never really perceived it to be a commercial use, although it certainly is. And I'm not sure why, and listen, I'm fully on board with what we have proposed here. But you know, more than 31 days is fine. It's probably still a commercial use, but has always been done, and I don't see any reason to stop it. I don't
And
know if we
the-
have the authority.
And the commercial use language still exists to keep people from running businesses out of
Right.
the single family.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think, you know, taking care of those two things and cleaned up some language, we, you know, took out letting, made it leasing. And there were a few other comments that I had that I see have been incorporated, just, you know, little typographical kind of things. So I don't know, I think it's ready for our approval,
I think it accomplishes what,
unless we have any other issues with it. Jay, you all set on it?
I'm all set.
When would it take effect?
we could do Tuesday, December 9th, a week from today.
All right, I'd ask for comment from the public. There's no public in attendance this evening. And we don't need any input from,
All the referrals have been made, and nobody
I
has
see.
come back with.
yeah, I see the referral from,
Yeah, Naugatuck Valley got back. Some of them didn't even get back to us, and we're well beyond the 35 days.
and you have no correspondence or emails or,
No, I don't.
all right.
A couple people reached out expressing interest in being here tonight. They did not follow through with that, so.
In favor or opposed?
Both. I think
Right.
I did have a conversation with somebody in town who couldn't be here tonight, who does utilize Airbnbs, not really in Orange. He does actually more like insurance claims, like people, the insurance company's putting them up in houses that he owns. He was actually in support of a 30-day minimum, saying, it prevents transient activity, but he wanted to make sure that, fair opportunity was being given to property owners as well, which I think we've accomplished with this language.
So as an individual who's been put out of their house on an insurance claim, I think having a prohibition of less than 30 days is certainly not going to be a big impact on that.
Impact Yep.
Yeah, it, for an insurable claim, getting back in within 30 days would be monumental. I think the vast majority would be the other way.
I think so too. I've had interest on both, nobody giving me a formal email saying, please add this to the record, so, and, I mean, we've certainly heard a lot of testimony from the board and others, over the last few months, so I think we are good to proceed.
All right, so is someone prepared to move that we close the public hearing?
So moved?
All right,
Second.
okay, the motion's been made to close the public hearing, it's been seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. I think we could proceed to a vote on the text amendment, unless there's any further discussion.
Yeah, I think we're careful and deliberative as to the process. We also went through council, because there is, I don't know if there's a lot of controversy, but in any event, I feel very comfortable with what we've done. I'll move that we approve the amendment to the Town of Orange zoning regulations, Article 1, Sections 383-14 and 383-19, and Article 3 at Section 383-26, as proposed in our text amendments that are in front of us, with an
Effective date.
effective date of, what did you say, Jack?
Oh, I'm sorry, Tuesday, December 9th.
Tuesday, December 9th.
All right, we have a motion to approve the proposed text amendment.
Second.
It's been seconded, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, okay. All right, so our applicant for the first item on our agenda.
Yeah, he couldn't tell me, he gave me a range, but we're done. I told him we wouldn't be waiting for him if
We can
that's
give
the
him,
case.
we can give him a few minutes.
Sure.
Yeah,
Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it when he's not here? I don't know.
The public hearing has been opened. We certainly can.
So, I just want to make sure I'm looking at what I'm looking at. It looks like this is a medical office building, basically. Professional building, but, I mean, if you go there
Say-
predominantly.
It's not at, what is it?
Behind
Spring-
Christmas
It's not at
tree
Spring,
It's not Springbrook.
it's not Springbrook.
No.
It's
Right.
next door to,
Recreational showroom.
right.
Yeah, directly across from Tractor Supply.
Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. And this is all happening on the inside, but you're bringing it to us because it's a change of use?
So in the LI3 zone, just getting there, in the LI3 zone, we've always, in any zone, we've treated gyms and similar facilities as service rendered or service rendered in a primarily retail setting. Retail is allowed in this zone only by special use. So
Okay.
that is why he's before us tonight and requested the waivers of the site plan and architectural, because he's not changing anything about the existing site.
All right.
So that's 38390, special
Correct.
uses.
Correct.
Stores and other buildings where goods are sold or service is provided primarily at retail.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some
The-
conditions.
But, and it's very hard to read,
Yeah,
but,
yes.
isn't this like a medical rehab facility? Or is it just older people?
I think the existing uses in the building right now are more geared towards medical clinics.
Yeah.
There might even be a dentist in there.
Right,
But again, under special uses, this use is allowed in this zone. Maybe not as of right, like the others
Okay.
are. But it's also the nature of the business, and I don't wanna get too deep into it, cause it's
No,
not.
no.
Yeah, no,
Well,
it's a
it's
gym
not-
for elderly folks, so,
I think that's what he
Oh.
said in his application.
well,
Yes.
that- I
Over
can't
50,
read it.
right?
I'm sorry.
yeah,
I
sorry,
know.
the original we got was very faint as well, that's why everybody kinda got that. Yeah,
Okay.
so it's an
It's not a
age,
rehab.
it's basically
So
an
it's not
age-restricted
rehab.
gym, yeah, it is not a
An
rehab.
age-restricted gym.
Yeah.
50 or over to help them with, in-person strength, balance, slamming?
Turn on your,
Strength,
is
balance,
your,
stamina,
Stamina? Okay.
stamina and overall functionality
I love it.
in a
It's great.
warm and welcoming environment. Traditional strength
Good
training,
job there, sir.
cardiovascular training, and
Functional.
functional training equipment to do so.
okay, because if it was more medically, if it was a rehab facility, it wouldn't be.
No, it would be no problem.
Gotcha.
But
It's-
this
And it's
was,
bordering on that.
just because there's an age restriction, yes, but there's no medical aspect to this, it's just a.
Functionality.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's no invasive. I
Right.
watched The Pit last night.
Yeah, and I let the applicant know, well, that's all well and good, but we still need parking calculations. So he did give us this, which I did go over the numbers, they seem to be correct to me. There's a requirement in here, not that I'm trying to sell this while he's not here, but under 38390, it also says that on properties 5 acres or more, which this is, 65,000 square feet per acre of building. So this building is 18,000 and change, 18,800. So he does meet these requirements, yes, based on my review. That's why everybody else is here too.
And minimum lot size at least 2 acres.
Oh, yeah, we're well beyond that.
Yeah, not for this application, but for later, when we talk about lot size and acreage, we don't bother delving into whether it's usable acreage or a pond, do we?
We don't, no. In
Interesting.
subdivisions, we do. We talk about, if we require an acre, 60,000 square feet for a parcel, rough terrain, like steep slopes, ledge, wetlands, those things kick in there, not under this definition to my knowledge.
I guess it's a little late in the development history of Orange to worry about that. There's not a lot left open, right?
We'll reopen all the,
Yeah.
Well, honestly, all the land that's left has a lot of those conditions. That's why it was never developed before, so it definitely is important.
There is no easy land left.
No, you're right.
I-
Is New Haven, University of New Haven still in?
They have listed that property. A title searcher came in late last week, or maybe yesterday, to research that. I have no idea who bought it, what the intentions are there, or if it's under contract.
what's that, Paul?
So, I don't know who or where I heard it, but I had heard that the home office of Hubble, which is now being used as University of New Haven.
Right.
Is, I think they were interested in selling it, or it had been sold, I don't know.
It sounds like it's under contract, if it's, being title searched.
Title searched.
So, yeah, that's 584 Derby Milford Road.
It's a 45 acre piece or 48?
I think you're about right.
This is the use of
Yes,
information
about
sticking
40,
around up
about
there.
47 acres, yep.
It's all up there. Taking
Locked
up some
away.
valuable space.
The site plan requirement that the applicant is asking us to waive.
Not doing any changes.
A waiver of the site plan and architectural design plan has been requested. That's set forth in 383, 133B.
I believe that's correct, yes.
I don't know, I feel that the application is sort of poorly put together. So while I think it probably complies,
Which part specifically do you
Well,
think?
if you look at,
If he's not changing the outside of the building, you don't have any
Well,
problem
the-
with the waiver, I assume?
well, the way, I do in the sense that, site plan might be necessary to demonstrate compliance. I don't know how much of an issue you want to make with.
Compliance of the existing structure?
Well, no, let me get back to the, what was that, 90, right?
Yes.
So stores and other permitted uses, or uses permitted by special permit. Stores and other buildings where goods are sold or services provided primarily at retail, provided minimum lot size is at least 2 acres. So, I mean, you can't really tell that from the application.
So your position is that the application, he may substantively comply, but the
Yeah.
application may be
I'm sure he
deficient.
does,
Right,
but it's just such a poor application.
aside from the fact that we can't read it.
Yeah, I mean, that sort of bothered me more.
I made the applicant aware
So,
of that.
so that, there is a line that says 6.5 acre parcel. I don't know if that meets your needs, but it is there.
Where is that?
The
On the
narrative
first page
description.
of his application, really faint.
It says abundant parking,
Oh, first page?
Yep, first page.
6.5 acre parcel.
Last line of the writing.
Yes, 6.5 acre
Oh,
parcel,
God.
yeah.
Is that what that says?
I can't read.
It was, we thought about that before giving these to you guys, but they were all a little faint.
I don't know. Maybe I'd feel better if the thing were typed up.
Jack, can you get into the assessor's GIS?
Sure.
Pull up the assessor's map block and lot is 2312, and just
Yep.
double check the size for us.
Sure.
You don't think it's 6.5?
We're
Size acres,
stalling, but
6.33.
Liar.
Well, the minimum is 2, so.
Minimum is 2, and he is still exceeding
In
the
the
6
heart of
acres
downtown
to go off that calculation that we mentioned before
I don't think
for the
that's
size of the
downtown
structure.
Orange, is it?
Yeah.
you homeboys.
One story.
I don't imagine hours of operation will be an issue.
Probably be almost every day, but
Yeah.
not, maybe
No.
at night to a certain extent.
The over 50 people are going to be in
Hey.
bed by 8.
I have been at the gym after 8 o'clock, and there are some of my ilk that are there. They're sleeping, but they're there.
I was thinking it'd be
can,
open really
they can-
early, because that's when people
They
get
can
up.
go,
Yeah.
they can go after dinner at 4:30. Well,
Yeah, I leave it up to you. I mean, I guess we don't need him in the room. If we do want to take a vote, I did make him aware, or if he walked in now.
No,
Yeah, maybe,
someone has to present an application.
yeah.
yeah.
We're not supposed to, we're supposed to be listening, not
Yeah.
presenting, right?
Yeah, and you know what, I would tell him that, for the record, we should have a typed-up version of this application.
Just so we
Okay.
can read
I
it,
mean,
please.
it's impossible to read,
I agree.
All right,
and we shouldn't be doing the applicant's
Agreed.
work for him. So if he asks you to type it up.
Yeah, no, I'm just, the only reason I had those numbers ready is because I knew you guys were gonna be asking, and, yeah.
Otherwise, what else would be shown on the site plan that we would need?
Other than
handicap parking?
Yeah, parking,
Yeah, or the flow of the parking?
well, that's not changing.
That's existing,
Yeah.
but it would be nice to know there's handicap spots by the door to a facility that caters to,
Is it worth having him, in order to get that, we have to have him do a,
So that's
Nah.
kind of the discussion that we had, am I gonna go hire an engineer and a surveyor to put something together that I'm not changing?
how, but you would think it might be something that, listen, if we're gonna go to, if we're gonna go to January anyway, it would seem reasonable for him to talk to the owner of the property,
Yeah,
get an older site plan,
right.
make a presentation.
He did do that. There really wasn't much super modern, but we did get these parking numbers off of an old site plan in my office.
Okay, can we see it?
That's,
Yeah.
I said,
That's
"You wanna
all,
do
it's
copies
easy."
of this?
Well, the
You know?
floor plan doesn't make,
Well, the floor
It
plan,
looks-
I don't know what the limits of the lease is. Is it the whole floor?
No, it shows you in the picture.
Ju- it
Yeah,
was
no, but it's
that
just a bubble.
squared off- Yeah.
So like, if he's leasing property, believe me, someone gave him a leasing plan.
gave him a what?
Gave him a leasing plan.
Yeah.
Can we just have like real lines on a drawing, pretty please?
All things I mentioned and, yeah.
It's, please
don't-
make it easy
The-
for us to be, you
Well,
know,
I
say
mean,
yes.
that's why I prefaced my remarks by saying it's a good use, I think. and
Yeah.
it probably complies.
No,
But it's so badly presented.
yeah, let's,
Let me
why
get
don't we
back
s-
to it.
yeah, let's
Listen,
just see
even
him
if you
in-
walk through the door right now, I think we'd be having the same comments, so,
okay.
yeah. I'll reach out to him and I will let the board know, or I will let him know the board's concerns.
Yeah,
I mean, Kevin, you think that this is adequate, the floor plan? I mean,
no, I'm saying
you
that
can't see-
somebody gave him a leasing plan, because, you know, I'm sure they would be interested in knowing what they're leasing, and it probably has like little
It ha-
lines on it,
it has a diagram that,
you know, that goes from point to point.
yeah.
I mean, this bubble cloud, if I was leasing this bubble cloud, it's like, it stops in the middle of a room?
I think,
Understood.
I think we should hold this over till,
Yeah.
I agree.
Just,
And our next meeting
and
is
you
on the
could tell him
30th.
if he's worried about spending, making an investment in it.
Yeah.
I mean, we are inclined,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're inclined to go along with the
Understood.
use.
Understood.
well, we don't need them to do a whole new survey on the outside. A picture just to make us know that everything's fine.
Understood.
The actual boundaries of the leasable space.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not because it changes anything other than we know what we're looking at. It would be nice.
Agreed.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, no crosswalks are changing or.
No, no.
Nothing,
you know.
nothing on the exterior.
But I mean, if it were, something we'd want to know about, but,
If he was changing even one parking space, I'd be making him
Yeah.
do the
Yeah.
site plan, you
Yeah.
know, but yeah.
all right, so I mean, we're not,
And if they were over 62, we'd want a loading dock.
all right, so we'll hold this over to the next meeting.
Agreed,
Okay.
yes.
And we have the waiver.
We have the extension, our next meeting is on the 35th day from today, but who knows what happens in between then. I said, I'm not gonna worry about that. You're gonna give me the waiver or else we're gonna vote tonight, because I'm not putting anything to
All
risk,
right, well,
so.
you could tell me you have good news and bad news.
Yes.
Will do. January 6th is our next meeting date.
No, I thought we just sit around for a while, though, for Christmas. Okay, that concludes our agenda.
Move to adjourn?
Have a motion to adjourn? Seconded, all those in favor?
All right.
Aye. Okay, very good.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Happy
thank you.
Hanukkah.